Welcome back to InSift channel. Ever feel like your stress has a life of its own? Your brain actually has a pacemaker that locks you into those anxiety loops. But there's a way to hijack it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the science of why your breath is your body's ultimate reset button and how to use it in just 5 minutes. You know, we all have this incredible tool for managing our state of mind. It's with us every single second of the day, but most of the time, we barely even notice it. I'm talking about our breath. And today, we're going to dig into the fascinating science that connects how you breathe directly to how you feel. Just think about it for a second. The last time you were really stressed out or anxious, what happened to your breathing? I bet it got fast, shallow. You probably felt it all up in your chest, right? It happens to all of us. It's like our emotional state literally hijacks our respiratory system. So, if stress can so easily control our breath, that leads to a really cool question. Can we flip that script? Can we intentionally change how we're breathing to take back control of our stress and anxiety? Well, the science says absolutely yes, and we're about to find out exactly how. First, your breathing machine. To understand how we can control it, first we need to look at the purely physical side of things. What's actually going on inside your body every time you take a breath? It's really a beautifully efficient machine. Every single time you inhale, it's an active physical process. Your diaphragm, that's a big muscle right below your lungs, it contracts and pulls down. At the same time, your rib cage expands up and out. This simple little movement creates a vacuum, which lowers the pressure inside your lungs, and boom, air just flows right in. It's a brilliant piece of natural engineering. So, what about the exhale? Well, here's what's really interesting. When you're resting, it's almost entirely passive. You don't have to do anything, you just relax the muscles. It's like letting go of a stretched spring. The air just flows out all by itself as your chest and diaphragm go back to where they were. Now, to really get a sense of the scale of this system, get ready for this because this number is kind of wild. If you could somehow take your lungs and lay them out completely flat, the total surface area would be a staggering 70 square meters. Yeah, you heard that right. To put that in perspective, that's about a third of a tennis court packed inside your chest. And this huge area is made up of about 500 million tiny little air sacs. It's this massive surface that lets you pull oxygen into your body so efficiently with every single breath. So, how does your body keep this whole system running smoothly? It's got a built-in maintenance tool called the physiological sigh. About every 5 minutes or so, whether you notice it or not, your body automatically triggers a deep breath. And this sigh is crucial. It pops open any of those tiny little air sacs that might have collapsed, keeping your lungs healthy and working at full capacity. Second, the brain's pacemaker. All right, so that's the machine, an amazing mechanical system. But what's controlling it? Let's move from the lungs up to the command center, the brain. You know, every single breath you take, whether you're awake or asleep, it all starts in the exact same place, a tiny rhythmic cluster of neurons firing away deep inside your brainstem, which is the most ancient part of your brain. And this brilliant little cluster actually has a name. It's called the Pre-Bötzinger Complex. It was discovered by neuroscientist Dr. Jack Feldman, and this group of just a few thousand neurons is our primary pacemaker. It's what generates the rhythm of life, sending that signal to your diaphragm to contract over and over and over again. Third, how breath changes mind. So, we've got the physical machine and we have the brain's pacemaker. But now for the crucial question, how does consciously changing our breathing actually change our state of mind? Well, it all comes down to this incredible communication network between our lungs and our brain. Scientists have basically pinpointed several key highways for this information. When you breathe, you're sending all sorts of signals to your brain. For instance, your sense of smell is directly wired to your memory and emotion centers. The levels of carbon dioxide in your blood can signal your brain to be more alert or more calm. The vagus nerve, this huge nerve running from your brainstem to your gut, is constantly reporting on what your lungs are doing. And of course, you've got direct commands from your conscious and thinking brain. An easy way to think about it is that there are two types of control. You've got bottom-up control, where physical feelings from your lungs expanding travel up the vagus nerve to the brain, basically telling it, hey, we're safe and calm down here. And then you've got top-down control, where you consciously decide to breathe slowly, sending signals down from your thinking brain to your breathing muscles. So, when you deliberately slow your breath, you are actively lighting up all of these pathways at once. You're sending a powerful new signal that can actually interrupt the brain's old automated patterns, especially those nasty stress and anxiety loops that we can get stuck in. Dr. Feldman has this amazing way of describing it. He says chronic stress is like walking on a dirt path over and over. You build a rut so deep you can't get out. That's a neural circuit. He explains that conscious breathing is like filling in that rut bit by bit, which weakens that negative pathway and gives you the freedom to climb out. Fourth, putting it to practice. Okay, so now that we've got the how it works down, let's turn all this knowledge into a simple, practical tool you can use anytime, anywhere to take back control. This technique is called box breathing, and it is incredibly simple. You just 1. Inhale slowly for a count of 5. 2. Hold your breath for 5 seconds. 3. Exhale slowly for 5. 4. Hold again at the bottom for 5. Each step is one side of the box. And here's the best part. You don't need a yoga mat or a quiet room or a half-hour session. According to Dr. Feldman, who does this himself, just 5 minutes of this simple rhythmic breathing can be enough to hit the reset button on that stress response and completely change your mental and physical state. And that really leaves us with one final powerful thought. This isn't some complicated biohack. It's a fundamental system that's already built in. What could you change with 5 minutes of focused breathing? So, the next time life feels like it's spiraling, remember, you've already got the tool to handle it. Take 5 minutes, find your rhythm, and fill in those ruts. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to join our community of curious minds. Thanks for tuning in to INSIF channel. Stay sharp, stay calm, and we'll see you back here very soon.